For 77 years now, Harlingen and San Benito get together once a year to battle it out on the gridiron. It's become to be known as the Battle of the Arroyo, and we are here today at Bogus Stadium, the site of the 78th battle, and we're going to talk a little bit about what we can expect from this game. Armando, tell me a little bit about San Benito, what we can expect from them. They're coming off a huge win in the sense that they had to rally from a 28-point deficit at one time. What can we expect from the Greyhounds this year?
This game you can expect everything the Greyhounds have. This is a game that they get up for, not to say Cardinals don't get up for, but the Hounds have more of a chip on their shoulder this week every year. In the past they've gotten dominated by Harlingen, and this is a new era, like when we talked to Coach Mania. This is something they take seriously. It's a game they want to win. But besides being the Harlingen game, I think being the third game of the season and trying to string together a couple of wins is even more important than that. So, I'd expect everything but the kitchen sink from Coach Mania and the Greyhounds.
And the past few games, it seems like their offense has gone off to a slow start. That can happen against Harlingen. They lost to Cal Allen. They were able to come back against Edinburgh. But are they going to have to come out strong from the gun, from the starting gun to be able to win this game?
Definitely. The offense, like I was writing in the paper, they want that consistency. They want to be able to maybe not wonder, but they were unsure the first 6 quarters whether they could score or not. Now they know they can score. They know what they have to do, and they're going to have to hit the ground running against Harlingen. Because with Harlingen's run game, they're going to keep that offense off the field. They're going to try to do that. So, every chance they get is crucial, and I think the Hounds, a great start would be very, very important for them.
Tell me about the defense. Defense in San Benito, it's something the Greyhounds take a lot of pride in, especially with Mario Peña at the helm. How do you expect that defense to come out, and how pivotal is their performance going to be for success?
It's going to be huge because Harlingen's been able to run the ball at whenever they want the first 2 games, and San Benito in the past, and I'm sure this year, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. They're a very aggressive unit, and they're going to have plenty of guys in the box, no doubt about it. Now, whether they force Harlingen to throw on them, and can they stop that? That's going to be the question. But you're just going to have 2 juggernauts going at it. You got a run team and a run stop team, and they're just on a collision course.
Something's got to give, right?
Definitely got to give. How about the Cardinals? Being that they want to run the ball, they've run it the first 2 games. Should we expect the same, or what do you see there?
Well, obviously, if Harlingen's going to be successful against San Benito, they're going to have to be a little bit more versatile. You're not going to be able to run. If San Benito puts a stop to them, they're going to have to be able to move the ball through the air. I think that Harlingen, through the first 2 games, hasn't had to run pass the ball. They've had a lot of success with Ted Snavely at running back. He's got 491 yards rushing to lead the Valley, 5 touchdowns. And against those Fresnos, they just moved the ball with so much ease. It looked like they're playing week 7, week 8, and not week 0. I've seen them throw the ball. I've seen them at scrimmages. I've seen John Murphy and Ryan Coit air it out. They have the weapons there. They have the potential to be explosive on offense as a passing team. Nobody's seen it yet. Nobody's, in the last 2 games, we haven't even got a glimpse of it. I think they passed for 26 and 24 yards passing in 2 games, and that's with 2 quarterbacks, alternating 2 quarterbacks. I think that if for lack of better words, if they're pinned up against a corner where their running game's not being used effectively, I think that they will be able to pass the ball. And it's gonna be up to that offense. It's gonna be up to John Murphy and Ryan Coit. It's gonna be up to them to see how they can handle the pressure of doing something that they haven't done the last 2 games. Like I said, they've been doing their practices at scrimmages, and they've got the experience there, but real game experience, we'll see how it comes out Friday night.
And we all know with first-year head coach Manny Gomez, they're going to be stout defensively, and they always have been, and they'll continue that. But what do you see as a challenge for Harlingen's defense against San Benito?
The challenge for Harlingen's defense is going to be whether they can stop Abel and get in that offense. Like you said earlier, they've gone off to slow starts, but Abel, especially Abel, he's shown that he can be a double threat. He can throw the ball, he can run with the ball if he has to. So I think that Harlingen's main objective should be trying to focus on Abel and trying to stop him. But then again, San Benito's got athletes all around where anybody else can step up. But it's Manny's job to keep them focused. We've talked to him before, and he's big on focus. And I think that he's getting them ready. Manny's no stranger to battle the Arroyos. He was in them as a player, he was in them as an assistant coach, now he's in them as a head coach. He knows what it takes to win this game. He's won more than his share as a player and as a coach. Now he's the head coach, he's the man in charge. He's going to go out there extra fired up, as fiery and as energetic as Manny is. He's going to be extra pumped up for this game. And that's going to flow, it's going to trickle down to the defense. That energy that Manny brings has already been trickling down to the team. For this game, his energy is going to trickle down to that defense. The defense is going to have to come out and make a statement maybe in the first drive for San Benito, maybe the second drive. Early in the first quarter, they're going to have to come out, get a sack, an interception. They're going to, in order to kind of set a tempo, get San Benito, to get San Benito off their game. Because I think that if they do that to the Greyhounds, then San Benito again might have some trouble moving the ball, being more effective on offense.
Well, as equally important, let's go to the picks. Who do you got in this one?
Well, it's at Bogus. It's Harlingen. They're coming off a 29-0 loss. I want to pick Harlingen in a close one. I'm going to say they're going to win maybe a 3-point game here at Bogus. Who do you got?
This one's going to be another close one, I think. I don't think in any way it's going to be a shutout like it was last year, but I'm going to go with the Hounds. I think they got that momentum on offense, and a couple of quick strikes and some aggressive defense. And I think they can pull this one out, but in no way I expect a blowout. This is going to be a close, hard-fought game, no doubt about it.
And it's not our only game on the schedule for this weekend. We've got our own little sort of rivalry week going on down here. We got Donna and Westlake too, which is going to be another big game. Westlake's coming off a huge win, breaking Ed Catelsa's regular season game winning streak.
That's going to be another good one.
And Donna's coming off a tough loss to Harlingen, and Donna's on its way back. They had a couple of down years. It seems like they're on the way back. Who do you think will take that game?
I'm going to go with the Redskins. They're able to run the football, and if they can control the clock, keep Mishak Rivas, Dylan De Leon off the field, I think they can pull it off. It's at Benny LaPrade, it's at home, it's going to be a fiery atmosphere. I'm going to go with the Redskins. How about you? But
Westlake hasn't beat Donna at Donna since 1992, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
It's going to take a special team, a special player to make something like that happen, just like it happened at Ed Catelsa. I think that this week Westlake and Mishak Rivas get the win there at Donna.
Well, those are our picks for this week. We're here at Bogus Stadium. We expect this place to be rocking Friday night. Join us later in the week where we'll have our recap of this game and the others from week 2. And just continue to watch the VMS Sportscast on ValleyStar.com and RTVSports.com.